All right, here we go. Now we're back online. So we just
Yeah,
watched a video about
Yeah.
we
the
were going.
Avengers.
Yeah.
What are you thought? What are your thoughts about it? What do you thought about it?
Well, the Captain America is like a leader, like
He's
a
the leader
German.
of the Avengers.
Yes.
No, nobody is disputing that. I mean, no, does everyone agree with that?
Well, yes.
How boring.
Yep.
I mean, I mean, let's try to debate about this. Uh, why not Tony Stark, for instance?
What?
Why not Tony Stark? I mean, the guy literally financed the Avengers Initiative. He
Because
has.
Tony is emotionally stable.
So you need to be emotionally stable to be a leader. Darling, that basically inhabilitates Hugo Chavez as a leader.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh, come on, give me something else. You can do it better.
Hmm. I don't
I think
know.
that he knows the capacity and the powers, the abilities of the rest of the people. So he
Yes,
that's why he's like saying to everyone what they have to do.
yes. I think the role of the leader is to know each person of the team. So I think he does.
You see, that's actually quite more accurate, Valentina. They're doing a better job.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, it's quite right. The reason why a leader is basically because of his relationship with the people around him. So if you are supposed to be a leader, of course you're meant to have a certain degree of knowledge of your people's capacity, your team's skills, and what you should actually do. That video shows that pretty well because Captain America is basically assigning task to solve a mission, and he's doing it in a way that happens to be according to the skills of each one of the team members. So, yep, you got that. Let's go with a little bit more harder. Let's go with the second video. You're watching it, right? All right, I hope so. The- ah, are you ready,
Yes, I am.
guys? Are you
Yes, I'm ready.
ready?
Yep.
Good. So tell me, what did you just saw?
Well, it's like this is kind of funny. It's like a father. It's like a dictatorial maybe, or like a imposition. I don't know, something like that. It's like mm, I have the reason, and we're gonna do this, and it's all.
Okay. And is that a leadership exercise? I mean, it's Darth Vader being a leader there.
Not really.
What do you think, guys?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not a fan of Star Wars, but I think Darth Vader's role is like Valentina said, he's been he was being rude, and I think he had his ideas and his plans, and when Krennic, the director Krennic, was going to he was um like say something different about his moral uh, how do I say moral.
All right. So
Well,
you
I think
think,
it's that.
okay, so you basically said that Vader it's imposing his authority, but it's not exercising leadership. It's what I'm getting, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I
not
want to
Okay.
say
exactly a
that
leadership.
I want to say that he's not a leader. He's more like a boss. He's telling what
Exactly.
the other people have to do, and he's working with fear, with the fear
All right.
of the other guy.
All right. And or okay, so if a boss is just telling you what to do and a leader it's not supposed to be that, then what is a leader? I mean, what is the difference?
Well, one of the difference can be that the leader give the example.
So a leader would lead by example, will basically show you what you are supposed to do, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Okay. And for instance, there are in the case of this same character, Darth Vader has moments on which he is right in front of the battlefield, effectively commanding his troops. On that moment, he is leader,
Well, following the concept, yes.
and so a person can be a leader administrating a whole army, but no instructing a single person. How's that possible?
Let me think.
Yeah, yeah, think that's the point.
I don't know.
You
It's
two can actually.
the, I
I
think
was going
it's
to talk
like
to you.
okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I think that it's like a boss and not like a leader. It's not like, come on, let's do this. It's like, do this. You know, it's it's like no, the the way that he say the things.
So that is basically kind of when your girlfriend is arguing with you. It's not what you said, it's how you say it, basically.
Okay. Yes.
Is that your point?
Yes.
And why does that should matter? I mean, after all, if you're a leader, you're a leader. I mean, you are in the position of being a leader. Why? What's the difference?
No, you're not, because you're the leader when the other people recognize you like the leader. You can you, um okay, you can stay in a classroom and you say, well, I'm the I don't know how to say vocero or
Speaker.
encargado. Okay, I'm the speaker. Um, the other things, it's gonna be like, what is wrong with this guy? You know, the leadership is something that you can get for your. I don't know how to explain this.
You made a good you made a good attempt. I'm going to forgive you because of that. So
Okay,
basically,
thank you.
we established here a couple of things. First, that a leader is not the same that just a person who has authority. Authority is what a boss has. And we also established factually, which is what Valentina couldn't totally explain, but she was trying, is the
Okay.
fact that a figure who happens to be a leader in some situations might not necessarily be a leader in others. All right?
Okay. Yeah, it's that. I said that.
Yeah, you tried. Now, let's go with video number 3.
Shame on me.
Don't worry, you'll get better. I'm taking that you've successfully concluded to watch the video. I'm presuming wrong. Oh, is Victor coming back? Hi, Victor. We're watching video number 3. You should watch it.
It is about Toy Story.
Yep, that one.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's the internet.
Yeah, we already established internet in Venezuela sucks. Really sucks. Damn.
Is everybody watching the video, or you all already saw it?
I finished now,
I
right
already.
now.
Well, I saw that
So
movie, so I okay.
that actually is quite a good point. So you all watch the video. What just happened there?
Okay, there is a landfill, and they are like stuck, and of course, there's more of one leader because first is Woody, and at the end of the video are the aliens.
All
They
right.
rescue
The,
all their friends.
okay. Does everyone agree with Victor on that?
Yeah, I want to mention that at the beginning, they suffer uh, because of a traitor, because the beer didn't save them because he's a bad person. So that hit them very emotional.
Okay. Valentina, what about you?
Agree with the boys, actually.
So, the aliens and Woody are the leaders. And the reason for it is that they're both trying one successfully and the other one unsuccessfully to rescue the crew, right? That is the reasoning you're having.
Yeah.
And what if I tell you that not necessarily the fact to be the hero of the day makes you a leader?
Well, I think that's a fact because everyone can be a hero.
All right. So, for
Well,
instance, you already established that in the Avengers, the leadership figure happens to be Captain America, but he is surrounded by a lot of people who are also heroes, yet they're not leaders.
Yes.
So, I'm giving you the chance to rethought again and try to tell me if in reality Woody and the aliens are the leadership figures there. Try. Give it a try.
well, I want to mention that maybe the aliens not because they didn't inspire anyone. They only saved the day. They were the heroes, but they didn't were leaders because they didn't. Yeah, they didn't inspire anyone. So Woody, well, we need to think about Woody.
Maybe I don't remember the name of the bear. It's like um
Lotso, I think.
well, That's thank you. Maybe he was a leader because in the situation he was looking something to save, well, to save him, but actually he do it. He found a way to escape of that situation, and maybe that's make him a leader. No?
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Okay, I don't know.
You made a good it's a good try, but no. I mean, Samuel. I mean, yeah, Samuel was the one who actually got the critical spot there. He just said, "Look, it's about inspiring. Who is inspiring on that scene?"
Maybe it's boss. Boss
Right. And
was the
why
one
is
who
he?
said, okay, okay, maybe this is the end. Okay, let's take it cool. Let's wait for it. Don't get a mess about it. And well, they took their hands.
Did he say something?
Mm, no,
No.
no. They only
And
look each other.
do you need to say something to inspire someone?
No, not necessary.
Very well. There you have it. Leaders, as you just said in the previous video, lead by example. And well, he's basically is taking an action that he knows it's going to be hard, which is something leaders oftenly do, but he's also doing it in a way that makes the whole team feel, look, we're standing on this together. And that is quite important because that is effectively what a leader does best, trying to make other people thinking that they are always standing together, that they're not alone.
That was a good reflection.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I have my moments. Now, let's proceed with the fourth video.
Okay.
This crap.
Snug, I'm calling in a solid yo. What do you need? A jet. What do you got that's fast? Let me Island Motion to Golf 909 checking in. VFR on top. Over. Island Tower. This is Indy Golf 909 requesting vectors to the initial. Over. Easy, Alan. Easy. Easy, girl. You're overreacting. Everything's fine. You're just all getting coffee. At the same time. And then you had to just go and ruin the ride. I mean, Mr. Incredible calling for help? Help me, help me. Lame, 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 lame. All right, who did you contact? What are you talking about? 7 hours while you were snooping around. You sent out a homing signal. Didn't know about the homing device. Now a government plane is requesting permission to land. Who did you contact? I didn't send for a plane. Play the transmission. KDA Golf 909 checking in. So you do know these people. Oh, well then. I'll send a little greeting. Violet, it's not my fault. Dad ran away and I knew I could blame for it and I thought I so I did that. Default 909 are transmitting in the blind guard. Disengage. Repeat. Disengage.
Guardare.
I'll do anything. Too late. It's too late. Southwest of your position. Eagle stand track east. Disengage. Five. You have to put the force field around the plane. You said you were supposed to use that power. You know what I said. Listen to what I'm saying now. Disengage. Repeat. Disengage. Mayday, mayday! India Gulf 909 responding flight. Abort, abort! There are children aboard. Say again, there are children aboard the go! Put a field around us now! Use it when there's people alert! Do it now! Abort, abort, abort! Abort, abort, abort! Brace yourselves!
Well, I finished.
Yeah, I noticed
Yes.
because
Ready to
you had it on the speaker and we all could hear. Either way, good. So you all have effectively finished. Now tell me, is there a leader on that situation?
Well,
go ahead.
no, go you.
Someone has to talk, so
Well, yeah, Elastigirl was the leader here because she first of all she's like following all the steps that we took in the past. He's like he she knows the abilities of the team, and he's telling to others what to do, and obviously she's the person who knows how to manage the situation.
okay. So given the experience the Elastigirl has, we are inferring that therefore she's a leader. I mean, that's actually, I mean, it's obvious, it's accurate, it's true. She is the figure of leadership in that situation, but that is also because she has an unfair yeah, an unfair advantage. Let's call it. And did you know what unfair advantage that is?
The age, the experience, as you said.
Not necessarily, but it's related
Um,
with.
I'm no. What is?
No, nothing really.
Me neither. No, me neither.
Ah, well, it's actually quite simple. She is the mother, and mothers always have the edge when it comes to leadership in family. Always.
Well, that's right.
Lol.
I mean, it's natural when your parents are meant to be leadership figures for you. After all, they're supposed to lead you by example and teach you by example. Where do you
Yeah,
think the whole I have more experience than you come from?
that's right. Actually, in the second movie, Helen, she's like the leader, well, like she was staring the whole movie, and also um, Bob, but he was like taking care of their children.
Oh yeah, that's actually funny. But the reality of the situation is, yeah, she is. In fact, if you watch the movie, there are many other scenes on which she's effectively the leader of the team. Not only
Yes.
the fact, not I mean, his husband might be his husband, but and the guy might be strong and shit. But the reality is, she is the one calling the shots, and you get to see that in every fight she gets involved with the guys. So, yep, she is the leadership figure, pretty much all over the road. There you have, Valentina, a model for your life you can do best.
Yes, I can.
Uh, Either way, so what have we learned about leadership today? Go on, quote what we just learned.
Well, that you don't need talk to inspire something to the people.
All right, that's one, but what else? Really? I spent the
Uh,
last hour talking just for nothing? Really? Disappointment. Total disappointment. Absolutely total disappointment.
Yes, the leader is the person who gives the example. For be a good leader, you don't have to be a boss.
And that's actually getting a little bit better. So, a leader doesn't have to be a boss. May a leader be also a boss at the same time? Is that possible?
Well, the leader has to give orders. So I would say yes.
Yes,
And,
but
all right. Yeah, yeah, continue.
I think the difference between leader and boss is that boss is more imperative, and a leader is like he gives orders. It gives orders, but also supports the helps from the others,
All right.
and
And,
yeah,
no, go
they
on.
join together.
Okay, so bosses can be leaders and leaders can be bosses is a position that can actually be a coincidence, right? That is what you're getting there. What else have we learned about leadership today, aside the fact that there is a relationship that doesn't necessarily comes unilaterally between bosses and leaders? What else? What else? What else? Who gives more?
Well, that leadership, it could be emotional as well, like how we watch Toy Story. There wasn't communication at all. It was like their faces expression, and yeah, like Buzz Lightyear was inspiring the others, like no matter what happens, it's everything's going to be okay if we stay together. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, good, 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 really good. So, leaders can be emotional, leaders don't need to speak to lead. You can lead by example. There is a difference between leadership and being a boss. And finally, we learn that leaders can actually be leaders at some situations and not being that at all in others. That's pretty
Yes.
much to summarize the totality of the chat. Now, have you ever take a look or notice before these patterns or these conduct patterns in the movies or series you tend to watch? Have you ever realized, or have you ever watched a series and said that's a leadership figure, or this guy actually can command a team? Have you done that exercise before?
Yeah,
Actually,
well,
I
I think. Yeah, you first.
forgot. No.
No, you first because you're the only one who hasn't talked yet.
Ay, vale.
That's sad.
Oh, serio,
So,
pues.
He's being fair. He's been a gentleman. You should take that.
Well, I don't do that. Except with God, because it's God. Well, all the
Yeah.
people conspiring about God. But I
Yeah.
don't do this with the series of the movies normally, like Nemo or the Disney movies in general. Wait, Nemo is the Pixar, right?
Nemo. I don't know what to say about Nemo. I never liked Nemo. You know.
Why not?
I know it's a too.
It's a little
I don't.
kid. It's a little fish, all coochie, beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I don't know. I don't like it. Pretty much.
Alright.
What can I
Well,
tell you? Well, guys, that basically has been all for today. I really hope you have enjoyed. I will be sending you tomorrow a form about this chat, and that will be all because all you have to do is fulfill that form, and that will be all. Yeah, you will be classified as attending. So be happy.
okay.
Have a nice night.
Have a
Okay.
nice
bye
night.
bye.
Bye, guys.